The family fun inside the Lambeau Field atrium this morning for the Green Bay Packers annual Spooktacular. Take a look. From comedians to balloon animals, decorative cookies, and lots more. There's the cookies. People of all ages were invited to come out and celebrate the holiday a little early. Organizers say this year's event featured interactive entertainment, including virtual reality. Kids were able to get their faces painted, even play fall-themed games. The Spooktacular is just one of a series of community events held each year as part of the Green Bay Packers Give Back initiative.
I actually really want to go over there. It looks like it's some sort of science experiment or science, I don't know, something science related, and I really want to go do that dressed up as Ed.
I got to paint a pumpkin. It's really fun being here, and everything here is really cool.
The Center for Childhood Safety also there talking about safe trick-or-treating tips.